Million Dollar Quartet is not much of a drama, but it's terrific theater. Four musicians who all got their start at Sun Records make up the quartet. Sun Records was the little recording studio that could. Sam Phillips created it by slapping acoustic tile on a converted auto parts store in Memphis. Adam Cox sat for Sun Records at the Repertory Theater of St. Louis, splendidly hosts the terrific theater in the show, with movable outer walls and a glassed-in upper level filled with 1950s electronics, an upper level where the energy in Hunter Foster's direction can spread out and move. Sam Phillips struggles to keep his business going, provide most of what drama the musical has. Phillips had a genius for spotting talent and developing it. He was determined to sell to the youth of America the combination of blues, country, R&B, and rock and roll that his talent created. Sell it he did. But when his cash flow was tight, he sold to RCA Victor the contract for his first big star. That was Elvis Presley. And the big record companies were after his other boys, too. But on December 4, 1956, when Phillips was working in the studio with Carl Perkins to follow up his first hit, Blue Suede Shoes, Phillips brought in a new young piano player for the session, Jerry Lee Lewis. And Johnny Cash came by to talk about a contract extension. And Elvis himself dropped by with a girlfriend he'd brought to Memphis to meet his mother. And that was the Million Dollar Quartet. They sang their hits and they jammed together, and Phillips turned on the tape. It was an amazing evening, and it's a great evening at the Rep. James Ludwig's Sam Phillips warmly welcomes us and remains a gracious host, even when dealing with troubles. He remembers in flashbacks how each of the four got started. Sky Seal's baritone impressively matches Johnny Cash's. As Jerry Lee Lewis, Dominique Scott explodes all over, lying upside down on the piano to play it. John Michael Presney's Carl Perkins has reason to be a little prickly and envious. That Elvis is so well known makes it tough for R.A. McKay Wilford, but he curls his lips and shakes his hips. Raya Nixon is a pleasure, singing and dancing as his girlfriend. Eric Scott Anthony is featured on string bass, and Zach Kossman plays percussion. All are excellent musicians. Lauren T. Rourke's costumes help identify them. Kirk Bookman designed lights, and Bart Fassbender the sound. They all make Million Dollar Quartet a terrific party night at the Rep.
Yes, it is, and I think that portrayal of Jerry Lee Lewis could have worked just as well in a production of Amadeus for Mozart.
Yes, Mozart and Jerry Lee Lewis. What a combination. Let's hear some of their music, shall we?